in ba gwamnati ta daure ma wanda yake cikin daji ya ta'addanci ba Allah ubangiji ya tsine ma Allah dauki rayuwa ta a wurin nan. Bahilla ce saniya aka san shi da ita sai noma. Saniya ba ta haifa bindiga AK 47. Bahilla ce bai da makera da zai kera bindiga AK 47. Gwamnati ke turowa har muka samu. Mu kuma wallahi dalilin da yasa billahi lazi shekara na 7 ina makarantar allo. Amma lokacin da na dawo na tsinci kaina a cikin wannan abun wallahi ina mamaki kullum ina tunanin rayuwata saboda mahaifa akalla a kasar dan ban.
You listen to this video, right? In case you do not understand what he said in Hausa language, I don't understand Hausa, but I don't look for person who interprets what he said. Now let me explain to you what he said. This is one of the peace deal or peace talk they do meeting in one of the northern states, I think a Katsina, Zamfara, when this man make this statement. I know this is not today, but let me explain to you what he said. He is saying that it is the federal government, it is the government who gave them arms and weapons to go and be doing what they are doing. That it is the government. He say they on their own, JJ, Fulani not know anything. Fulani is to go with cow, follow cow. Now Fulani not they carry cows, they do to follow cows. Fulani not know anything. Now government give them weapons, AK-47, when they take they do what they are doing. He went further saying that these cows does not give birth to AK-47. How come? Where do they see money to buy AK-47? That it is the government that are sponsoring them, that are giving them all these things that they are using today, that becomes a national issue. Now, it is start because of cow like this. Now he don't turn to this one. We big business for them. Now he's accusing government in front of these government officials were there, security agencies were there on this peace deal when they do. Now in this man they talk like this. Say even they want them. He said now government now send them message. They are doing what they ask them to do. Nobody should question them. And they say government will tell them to drop this weapon. That's what he said. Now let me tell you something, because in case you don't know what is happening in this country, you know, since this issue started, issue of killing Christian genocide, Nigeria government sent some delegates to the US to go and meet with their counterpart in the US to discuss about the way forward, the insecurity issues, how they plan to address these issues. Now they went there. The National Security RFI was there, NSA, Inspector General of Police was there, some minister were also there. They discussed. Then they came back. They gave them from the US there to discuss the way forward, how the US wants to collaborate with Nigeria government to fight these people. They came back. I know why I'm saying this to you now, so that you know where we are going. That any time from now, whether you like it or not, Donald Trump and his men, they have already made their plans. They will surely come to this country to help us solve the problem. Reasons why Donald Trump will come because of the conditions given to Nigeria government. Me, I know, and if I tell you now, if you have not heard, if I tell you the conditions given to Nigeria government, you will know that they are not going to meet up with this condition. They cannot do it. Now, what are the conditions? 2 or 3 major conditions given to this Nigeria government to go and do. If you are ready, we want to see the seriousness, that you are ready to solve this problem. You are fighting this problem. Do you understand? What are the conditions? Number 1, from the US, first request that anybody who is in jail today, who government sentenced to life imprisonment or death sentencing, that they should go as a result of self-defense. Those people who defended themselves because of Fulani herdsmen terrorists, unlawful arrest of those people, sentence of those people, the government should release them. Then they were frank about the mention one person's name that was so dear to them. Everybody, we heard the story that time. This Sunday Jackson, whose Fulani came to his farm. He was farming, doing his farming. Fulani came to his farm, then to destroy. They were fighting. As a result of that, God was so kind. This farmer whose Fulani came to his farm were able to overpower the Fulani. This man, with the weapon the Fulani brought to his farm, the man were able to buy the Fulani as a result of self-defense. So the court in the north there, Kaduna, they now sentenced this man to life imprisonment. After arrest, they sentenced this man to life imprisonment for killing Fulani, for killing this bandit or Fulani who brought problem to him in his farm. They sentenced him to life imprisonment. He's in the prison as we speak now. So you know, this US missionary came to Nigeria during the time the matter was in the court when he was being sentenced. They explain how it doesn't done anywhere. Somebody who defended himself, how a self-defense become a death sentence penalty. They sentenced him to court. Now the US now mention the name of this person, a farmer who know nobody, who does not know anybody, who never thought of foreign intervention, not even Nigeria intervention, because he's just a poor farmer. Now foreigners, US came to his rescue. They demand federal government should release him. You and I know that one he get as he be. The law when the government don't deliver to unturn that one and release this person, you know he get as he be. Can government meet up? Can they release that one? And again, do you know the reason why this man was arrested and sentenced to life imprisonment? It's just a threat to others who are willing to kill bandits, Boko Haram, Fulani Herdsmen. This is just a message to them that, hey, these people are special people in the community, in society. You dare not kill them. That's the reason why somebody who were able to defeat this man as a self-defense, then he was not sentenced to life imprisonment because somebody came to his farm to destroy, to buy him. God was so kind, he was able to defend himself by buying this person. Even he sustained some injuries, wounds, but the court still found him guilty for buying the person who defended himself. So that one means that these Fulani herdsmen, they are leaders. They know what they are doing. They just want to use this to send message to others that next time do not go after these people, do not buy them, do not kill them. It's the same reason why four military men were dismissed from the military, because they said they were killing Boko Haram. So because of that, your God dismissed them, that they do not send them to go and kill Boko Haram. They send them to go and watch over them, protect them, not to kill them. That is it. That's what is happening today. Now, from there in the north, who want to go to prison? Now, even if you have what it takes to kill a Fulani herdsman comes to your farm, you not say, no, don't kill, don't go life imprisonment. You kukuma leave them, destroy your crops, whatever, take over your land. You are watching them. The government refuses to do something about it. That's number one condition. Then, secondly, they said they gave them Nigeria ultimatum, 2 months ultimatum to disarm this banditry we are saying to all the terrorists, disarm them. You know that government is complicit. They are not able. They cannot do it. They said they gave them 2 months to disarm this banditry wherever they are in Nigeria, to show that they are serious. Government is serious. Now, this person is telling you government gave them these weapons they are using to go and destroy. You and I know that it is not possible within 2 months for this government of APC to disarm these people. If they do not want Donald Trump, they do not want a gun abrasive military intervention. These are the conditions that government should disarm these people, collect all the weapons from them. Then thirdly, the government should release the list of the sponsors or the financier of these different terrorist groups, because they have backing, they have people sponsoring them, that the government should publish their names. Otherwise, they will do it for them. If they cannot do it, then the US will do it for them. That's what the US said. That is the conditions. These are the major conditions given to Nigeria government. You and I know, Nigeria government of APC, Tinubu-led administration, that you and I know, they cannot do it. Do you understand? They cannot do it. How do you expect Tinubu, APC to mention the names of this Boko Haram, the name of the financiers of these different groups we have in Nigeria today, these different terrorist groups? How do you expect government to mention their names? Remember, during Buhari's time, the name was mentioned before. They mentioned the name from Dubai. UAE give them the name, but they never do nothing with the list given to them. That these are the problem. Then it was still like a child's play. Then they were still test grounding. They were still doing test runs when the name was published. Do you understand? But Buhari never did anything. Buhari has not done anything with the list released from the UAE to them. Nothing. And today now Tinubu is like three years in office, going to 3 years in office. He has not released one single name of this financier of these groups. One of the sponsors the names have not been published. For you to first of all solve it problem, you need to even identify or make people know that you are solving the problem. How do you, government who has not even addressed the nation concerning this, is it the government that want to publish the name of these different groups? A government that have people who have been accused, the list that were released from the UAE sponsors of this Boko Haram, they are working in government. So how do you now expect Tinubu to mention a vice president's name as if sponsors of these different groups? How do you now expect Tinubu to mention some of the ministers that were mentioned and are still with him now, Elias or Matawale? How do you now expect Tinubu to mention their names? Others are there. So you see, we are in trouble that Donald Trump will surely intervene with military uprising, military evasion, everyone you call it. And you know, Tinubu cannot meet this condition. They cannot do it. They cannot do it. This is just the fact. They cannot do it. Do you understand? They can't. So where we are going, these are the major 3 conditions given to them. Otherwise, they will have. You see, the problem is why APC government, why, in fact, they don't even know what they are doing. The US, you are claiming, you know, when this issue started, they are self-defense against Christian genocide killing in Nigeria. Their first defense was to say there's no killing, this and that. The US, they have data. Before US could mention something to you that there is Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, the killing is too much. They have all the data that you and I may not have in this country because we lack data. These people have data. The US, and I shock you, they have satellite everywhere that they are monitoring people everywhere, even know what they are doing. Now, how do they know the sponsor of this group? And they said if Tinubu refuses to mention the names, publish the names of these sponsors, that they are going to mention the names. And once they do it on their own, it's not going to be fair. It's not going to be a joke, and it's not going to be easy for Tinubu. That's what they said. That is part of the condition. Tinubu should release the names so that the whole world will see. And you know they can't do it. They can't do it. And he said they will do it for. You see the problem now. You think they don't have information, data concerning what we are doing here. They know everything. They have missionaries from the US all over. They have missionaries who are representing everywhere. They are here. They're gathering data. Even if you don't have it. Do you understand? The problem we have, APC, they think they are smart. No, they are not smart. They said Tinubu is smart. Tinubu is a master of strategy. How come? How far? Where is his strategy? For me, Tinubu is a master of destruction, not a master of strategy. A strategical person will not allow a country to go down, to collapse the way it's collapsing under a strategical person. No, he can't be. So he's a master of destruction, and the country is destroying the country. You are playing you are playing politics with human lives. You are playing politics with human lives. It's not done elsewhere. We are not talking about something else. We are talking about lives being lost daily. All we could see Tinubu is doing, and Shetima is welcoming the campees. People decamping for different parties. They are welcoming them to APC. He focused more on politicking than the governors. The purpose of the governors has been neglected, and he focused more on politicking, thinking of how to win the election in 2027. Meanwhile, people are not even survived this time. How come? Who does that? Who does that? So here is a problem. So I just said I should tell you this is a problem. Can he do all this condition? Can he meet up with this within the next 2 months ultimatum? So don't be surprised. US will surely come. Not in February. Not in February they will come. It might take time, but surely they will come. And they said if they do that, after doing that, before they can collaborate with Tinubu, they now know what they are doing, that the government is here. They can't just come. They say they want to collaborate with you without any conditions given to you, any task. Actually, you need to show some sign of seriousness. Otherwise, we do it for you. And once they decided to do it for you, that one is a problem for you himself, not even the people who are financing these groups. Don't you see what Saudi is doing? They don't joke with this. They don't take this. No. See what Sheikh Gumi is doing. People are just saying all sort of things, lying. They think we are fools in this country. We are not fools. It's just that sometimes we talk. We don't really all those things. We are not fools in this country. Anyways, what do you think? Please share this video and follow for more. So there is problem. By February, we shall know the next thing. May God keep us alive before then. Please share this video and follow for more.